So I've read that Mike attended Stevenson Junior High, which is that way on Palmer Road West, just beyond Newburgh. I've got a little bit of daylight left on this Sunday evening. So I thought I would trace the path from his house up Palmer Road to Stevenson. And I don't know that it'll be especially exciting video footage, but I'm gonna do it. And they've done some road improvements on Palmer recently, so we've got some nice healthy shoulders to ride on. I mean, no sidewalks. I mean, they start and stop. So my intent for the ride is to ride up to Stevenson, document some photos at the school, then head south to Glenwood, and then take Glenwood back home to Norway. Traffic's kind of aggressive. It always makes me nervous when somebody speeds up from behind me. And this kind of traffic, often I would probably resort to the sidewalk when there is one, which is technically not legal. These people are University of Michigan fans. Of course, that was the college that Mike went to first before moving out west, and I think earning either his master's degree or further degrees in art. And we're approaching the railroad tracks up here. Where I will probably pause the video. The GoPro does a 4-minute, little over 4-minute segments called chapters, then it starts over. My last ride, I tried a continuous shoot and it shut down on me. So I'm going to see if I can anticipate the time and stop and restart manually. So yeah, I'm gonna pause and take a few still shots and then restart. So this is part 2 of the ride from Mike's house down to Stevenson, the junior high he attended. Here, let's go down a little dirt path here. It's a rail marker 73, which would be the year after Mike graduated. What else do we have here? BMT, bowel movement train. Rabbits scampering away. Coming up here should be Newburgh Road. I have a tendency to call it Noodleburg for no particular reason. Here we have Wayne Masonic Temple. No shoulder on the road and no sidewalk. So riding a bike through here isn't particularly pleasant. A little fire station here, Station 4, that I'm told they will be shutting down sometime soon. And some kind of a life safety trailer, Department of Training van, a training trailer of some kind. Back onto the risky road. At least we have a little bit of sidewalk here, so I can get out of the traffic. It looks like it continues on the other side of Newburgh. Good timing. The light is changing right as I approach, though I don't trust approaching traffic. You have a tendency to creep up on you. Here we have the new Pal Car Wash. It's touchless and automatic, but it's your new Pal. Your new Pal is not going to touch you, appropriately or inappropriately, because this is touchless. Leave your old friends behind in favor of your new Pal. So I'm continuing from New Pal Car Wash west on Palmer to Stevenson, and I've got sun in my eyes, just less than optimal. but I'm wearing a baseball style cap. And somebody is thanking nursing people, nursing and doctors with their blue rock, dating back to the COVID days, the pandemic era. We'll be getting a fair amount of rain, so any furniture and stuff that people have been putting out is going to be pretty much wrecked. We've got a mosque over here, which is relatively new. I'm wondering, I think it used to be, or maybe it's just a Muslim school. I'm pretty sure there used to be just a regular church there or something. I hope these flashes of sunlight aren't too blinding or disruptive to the videotaping. Mill Point housing project, gated community. Coming into a school zone, so I'm assuming this would be Stevenson Mike Kelley's junior high school alma mater. Up ahead. And this device is telling me I'm going 6 miles an hour. Okay. I'm not pushing it. Let me cross over here. Kind of obstructing this sidewalk with the damn sign, but okay. Home of the Saints. So we're here at Stevenson Middle School, and this sign sure is kind of obstructing the damn sidewalk, but okay. And we'll do a ride around. In regards to this being the junior high school experience that Mike had. Now, he did a piece of artwork that showed at the Whitney, which was a big series of scale models under plexiglass featuring all of the educational institutions he had attended. And John Glenn is fairly obvious in the photos that I've seen, because the auditorium back then was very unique looking. But I couldn't make out any of the other schools. I'm assuming that Stevenson would also be in there. So I'm going to document the school and go back to those photos and try to compare them to his art installation. Now there is a little bit of rain in the forecast. I see some crappy looking clouds over there, so I hope I don't get rained out. That would be a bummer. This is the gym entrance. He wasn't known for his athleticism, so I'm assuming it may not have been his favorite place. He was an art kid, an art nerd. Big 5G tower over there. So imagine the school district is making some revenue off of that. The Westland School District. Westland Community Schools. And we don't want to get too close because that 5G is supposed to be deadly. But golly gee, you can hear it humming. So I hope everybody in the vicinity is getting good 5G reception. T-Mobile. Proceed with caution. This is the K line. We've got one of these big public address systems out there, emergency address system, that they test every Saturday. Right in front of this church. Hey, there's a number 27, 25, no, it's 26. So obviously, if you know me, I'm looking for 23. That's 25. We've got a 22 up ahead, which leads me to believe that maybe this would be 23. Helping young minds grow. So we're here at exit number 23 at Stevenson, where they are helping young minds grow. And we're going to proceed the rest of the way around the west end of the school, back to Palmer Road. 3 is Masonic significance if we're following the numerology, as in 33rd degree, the ultimate degree in Freemasonry. It's nice and peaceful right now. School's not in session. Now, Mike went to a parochial school, but I can't find information anywhere on which one. I'm thinking it could have been St. Mary's in Wayne, but I'm not sure. His birthplace is listed as Wayne, so I'm thinking that would probably be an Annapolis hospital. But I'm assuming when this school is in session, I could stop by the office and ask them if I could check out their yearbooks and find out if his artistic projects were noted this early in his schooling. Notice of pesticide treatment for weeds. There's a little free library over here. Let's see if there's anything in this library that we can construe as being cryptically related to the life and career of Mike Kelley. Now, I like the art on this one. Splendid Journey. It's probably some reading thing, but check out that the cover art. I dig it. Scott Forsman and Company, a diagnostic and developmental reading program. I like that. Maybe I'll take that and swap it out. Out of the Dust by Karen Hess, winner of the Newburgh Medal. A terrible accident has transformed Billy Jo's life, scarring her inside and out. Her mother's gone, her father can't talk about it. And the one thing that might make her feel better, playing the piano, is impossible with her wounded hands. That's tragic. To make matters worse, dust storms are devastating the family farm and the farms nearby, while others flee from the Dust Bowl. Billy Joe is left to find peace in the bleak landscape of Oklahoma and in the surprising landscape of her own heart. Poor girl. What else we got here? Beverly Cleary, Ralph's House, by somebody named Paul O. Zielinski. Beverly Cleary's a favorite author of mine. Kung Fu Princess, Daughter of Light. So I just want to say that this reading book, published in 1968, does have a reference to Mike. So the first story is about the greatest machine in the world. So these kids build this machine out of junk. Good junk needed to build the greatest machine in the world. And the kids in the neighborhood build this fantastic machine out of junk. Isn't it the greatest machine you've ever seen? Henry asked his mother. And they get an award for best sculpture. Now, Mike did do assemblages. The next story is a continuation. It's Pick Your Own Junk. Now, in this, Mike told his older brother about Nick and Henry's great machine. I wish I could build my own machine, Mike said, but I need more junk. I just cleaned out the shop where I work, Mike's brother said. I put a lot of things out back. No one wants them. Come over after school and pick your own junk. So, there's a puzzle where Mike is picking his own junk. And this is Mike's machine. Followed by a story called Noise. Now, considering Mike was part of a pioneering noise band called Destroy All Monsters, that's kind of remarkable. Or I can construe it to be remarkable if I want to. A girl was helping her mother set the table. All at once the dishes rattled, the table shook, the girl jumped. What had happened? The girl lived near an airport. A jet airplane had taken off. The sound of the airplane shook the house. Your world is filled with machines that make noise. Bring! The alarm clock wakes you up, and ee, the fire truck screams past your house. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat, a jackhammer rips up your street. These machines help you, but their noise can make you jumpy too. There are ways to cut down on noise. Here is a man working at an airport. He is wearing earmuffs to keep the sound out of the planes out of his ears. What sounds do you hear when the machines are used? What machine makes the most noise? Which machines do you hear in your house, in your school, in your street? Make a list of the noises you can hear right now. Check your list of noises with a friend sitting near you. What did you hear that he did not? And then story about robots. This guy's bending over in front of the robot as if he's inviting the robot to do him some sort of rectal indignity. So I wonder if Mike appears at all again in this book. I like the idea that there's a Mike here that does assemblages. There's a hole in the middle of the sea. But yeah, this is Mike's machine. Very cool. That's Stevenson Junior High. Well, there's been a demo here, a demolition on John Hicks as I head south to Glenwood to go back home. So I'm going to check it out because I can. I wonder why they had to tear the place down. Was it in that bad a shape? Well, there ain't no riding the bike through there. Some heaps of dirt, logs and wooden stuff. Some siding and roofing material. A Ford manual includes all modern Ford performance engines. Nice. It's waterlogged. Some more magazines. Home mechanics. Whoever was here was into mechanics to vehicles. Ford. So yeah, it's a kind of a typical demolition. The duct, hot water heater. I can see what remains of their shrubbery peeking out. I seem to recall that Mike's mother worked for one of the auto manufacturers. I could be wrong. Maybe it was Ford. Remnants of a computer. Carcraft. So this is probably the garage, I'm assuming. That this would have been the garage, and that's why the car magazines are over here. Home mechanics. Oh, that's 1988. That's a drag, but that's waterlogged. Drag review, February 88. Hi, how's it going?
Hey, what happened? They demoed it?
I'm curious myself. That's why I was taking a closer look. Do you don't know anything about?
No.
Looks like so you don't know the people who lived here or anything?
No, I mean, I was trying to get the scrap, you know?
Yeah. You live over here, or?
I live up one street over.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm from the neighborhood.
But yeah, I mean, there's no sign as to who's doing the work. Otherwise, you'd contact them and see if you could scrap some of this aluminum and shit.
You think it matter if I take some metal?
You know, I don't know anything about that, but
maybe knock on the neighbor's door and talk to the neighbor?
Yeah, might talk to them. Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah.